This is Izar, martial artist, photographer, and a dad. Who's good afternoon to each and everyone. This will be the third part of the three-part series about my journey from my comatose state or stage to my PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder. This is the part 3 now, which is how I'm recovering from it after suffering from COVID-19 9 months ago. I want to have a shout out first for each and everyone. Thank you for your great feedback by watching my first episode. And hopefully the second and the third one would be also that the same. And I wish that everybody would learn from what I experienced and understand the pressures, the pain, and also understand as patients of COVID-19, it's not easy. Another one is, I would like to say thanks again to my family, to my wife and kids, to my pets, Apples and Peachy. Excuse me. To start with, my recovery begins with one step at a time by doing things like doing push-ups, trying to go back to my exercise. Although until now I don't know what's in my lungs at the moment, whether I'm more than 70% now, I don't know yet. My SAT is still 90 to 92, 91 when I'm talking, sitting down. When I walk, it might go down, it might go up, it depends. I could used to do push-ups at least 10, 15 to 20. Now I can only do 3. I can walking on the treadmill for a minute and I'll start to be breathless. I try to punch and kick like I used to do, but slowly things are getting there. I could drive, which is the great thing. 15 to 20 minutes, then I will start to have back pains. I need to go out and walk. All these things that have happened to me because of COVID-19 is not an easy thing to do, but it happens for one reason. Maybe to share my story to others who are also depressed, who are also suffering from stress, who are scared not to be okay one day again. I'm very thankful I have my second life again. Very soon, on April, about 2 to 3 months from now, I will be having my first year being alive again. My kids and my wife would say it's my first birthday again. My second life. For people who are scientifically inclined, everything happened because of their efforts. The doctors, the ICU nurses, the medical staffs who made their best to survive me. I heard a lot of stories of people who are not lucky because of COVID-19. I heard stories about what happened to me while I was in ICU. And the good part about this is I'm here, I'm alive, thankful for all the prayers. And for those who are religious enough that miracle do happen, this is, I will always consider a miracle from God. One time I was walking at the hospital for my appointment. Staff said to me, "Oh, you're the miracle man." And I was like, it makes me smile at the same time. It makes me happy to know that there's a lot of people praying or giving thoughts to me and my family. Another thing is losing hope is really part of the process. before you could accept it, you have to lose hope first. Then you start asking where to start, where to begin. For obvious reasons, every moment, every time na gusto kong gumalaw, I can't. It's not easy. There are times that I shouldn't be breathless or tired. This they call the long-term effect of COVID-19. Especially to people like us, not just me, who suffered very badly, who had scars in the lungs. Until now, while I'm talking to you right now, recording this, there's still the variant, there's still people not believing that COVID-19 exists. There are still people not wearing masks when they go out. And there are those who really care and love their family and friends, that they follow the rules. I have no against with them. It's their own choice. My wife said when I was doing this in this 3-part series is that I never smiled. No? I'm happy. That's one. It just made me sad once in a while that it happened to me, to my family. But like I said, us who believe in religion, it's a miracle from God, and I'm very thankful for that. For those who helped me to survive and be alive, doctors that believe that because I survived because of my martial arts, my strength in karate, which prepared me for the worst of this COVID-19. If not, I might have not survived. Maybe. But I have faith with the doctors and the nurses of ICU. And I have also a big faith with God. I never got mad. I only got sad. I did question God once only. That's why it happened to me. Then I started meeting people with my same cases and sharing what I felt. And maybe I could help them understand that the process is normal. The situation is part of it. And also, at the back of every achievement that my health did, my family have, is the people behind all of this. I just want to thank, number one, is the one who made my Gofund. There are two in charge people. Actually, they don't want to be mentioned, but I need to. My good friend in karate, Ben Taylor, who made it happen together with Sensei Colin. Both of them, we used to be in GKI Karate. And my karate club family in Strood, who made an effort to help me to raise the GoFund. And all the people who financially assisted us in the GoFund. All the karate club who helped from abroad, all martial artists that I met in the past, competed in the past, guested in the past, they all did their own ways to help me. Number 2 is the Filipino group, the Gillingham Filipino community that never left my wife and my kids, financially helped them, gave them groceries every day for the past 2 months as I'm in the hospital. Financially, we're not that capable. Thank you for all of them. I cannot mention all of them. That's why I'm just saying all the Filipino community in Gillingham, Kent. I might say I'm lucky. We're fortunate that we have friends like them. And some even I only know by just greeting them, not even that close, but they were there. They were never ignoring what happened to my family. All the martial arts club who helped me, all the instructors, all the prayers and thoughts from my Shihan, Darren Murphy from Kyokushin, from Yamabushi, my brother in martial arts in New Zealand, Sensei Limulan, and from another karate club, and Sensei Peter Larson of Bushin Toikai, from Kyokushin, Sensei Russell, all of the martial arts club, Sensei Gary Adams of the Kent Karate Championship, and all of them, which maybe I forgot it already, from my friends from the Facebook page Pansok Makiwara, and they were so glad that I'm okay now, recovering. Again, the Filipino families, friends we have at Gillingham, our Filipino community, Win Kent, religious Christian group, the Roman Catholic Father Sean, which is our Catholic priest of Our Lady of Gillingham. I'm very thankful for all his prayers. Every day, every Sunday, he mentioned me, my family. We are thankful to have a priest like Father Sean. I also would like to thank the Roman Catholic friends of mine abroad, the friends from Church of England, friends from the Muslim community who prayed for me, friends from the born again friends of ours, from the Iglesia ni Cristo friends of ours. Thank you very much for all your prayers. To the Aglipay Church headed by Father Cords in the Philippines, thank you very much. To my parents, to my family, to our friends, to all close friends of ours we consider a family, from the Warrington family, Chua family, Tero family, Bro Manny, and all of the friends up there, and most likely to all the friends and close friends we have in Gillingham. They never stopped, they never gave up in helping my family. The friends of ours, neighbors, both British and Filipinos, a lot of them never forgot us. They never left my family. Karen and Joel's family, Rodel and Cory's family, Kuya Flo, Kuya Sunny, Ate Heidi. Thank you for all. Might have not mentioned everybody, but I'm pretty sure everybody helped. Forgive me because sometimes I forget a lot of things nowadays. Again, that's part of the long-term effect of it. The Gofund raising, just to mention, we raised around about 5,000 pounds that they raised for me, gave it to my wife, which sustained my 9 months of not working. But now my wife is back to work. I'm not yet, because of not being capable yet still. Because all of the help from both Filipinos. There is one one beside me, also a COVID patient at HDU, even messaged me in Facebook, and even gave an amount for the Gofund. He was much better and much luckier than me. He came out early after 2 weeks. a lot of people to thank, a lot of people to say thank you personally. Most of them I managed to call. Most of those religious group I managed to talk to. I cannot remember most of them now, but I know for a fact my wife keep reminding me all of the people who help financially, emotionally, everything that they did. For now, for me, I'm still recovering. Now they have a medical name for this. It's called the long-term effect of COVID. So part of it is I'm coughing. Part of it is I get breathless. Part of it I get weak. Maybe two times, 3 times a week. But I just don't want to move and just lie down on the bed. But I try my best to move. Sadly, I just want to say to those who lost their family and friends in COVID, I hope they find ways to be strong too. And for those who are lucky like me, I hope we could help them more to face the future. For now, my future is unknown at the moment because I don't know what will happen to me after a few months. Whether everything comes back to normal slowly. But my love for martial arts will never disappear. The first time I touched my camera was 2 months after. And as much as possible, I didn't want to be looking at Facebook or any social media because I keep hearing obviously news of people dying because of COVID. It's just recently I started to check social media, and at the moment doing my channel is a big thing. Like I said to the psychologist, it helps for me to accept the reality that this is happening, and this has to be learned to live with it. And again, I'm very thankful and happy that you're all here supporting us. There's so many of you that I cannot remember most. I'm so sorry now. Right now, I'm saying sorry. It's my fault, not my wife, but I just want to say thank you to each and everyone. From the Gofund, to my martial arts, to my instructors, all my instructors, to all the karate club I've been training with, to Shihan Phil Segmond, very good friend of mine, of Kyokushin, Wales. Again, other Filipino friends from everywhere, from relatives, from family abroad, in the States, in the Philippines. I'm very thankful for all your prayers and thoughts. My co-workers from Medway, Harvey Ward, who never gave up. All the nurses and CSW that tried their best to show support to me through email, to messages, to being there when I was coming out. Although at one point somebody said na ignore my coming out, and still somebody did their best to come out and give a clap when I came out. I don't know their problem, but that's how it is. Maybe there are just people who just doesn't care. And I'm very thankful for the whole of Medway Hospital. All the people working in Medway Hospital who I don't personally know, that gave their thoughts and prayers, that every time I go out on a wheelchair, people would wave at me, say hi with me, and great to see me smiling or walking now. The special mention to the ICU staff, to the sisters of the ward. ICU actually is the team that brought me out on my birthday on 17th of May, just to stay with my family and my wife, to my friends, all there to greet me. I was surprised because at one point I thought I was going to be transferred to London. That's why I was worried, because everybody was there and they're all full battle gear, and I was like, oh my god, they're going to transfer me to London now. And then suddenly I saw everybody greeting me. I saw my kids, which is I think my first time to see them after 2 months. those simple things that they give effort, I owe them a lot, because without them there's no me no more, and there's no more me with my family and my kids. I'm just thankful so much that you are all there, and we are all thankful that God answered our prayers. To all my consultants that never gave up, thank you very much to all of them. And to all those people who helped me while I was recovering at Macalac, the nurses, the CSWs, who became friends of mine too in the end. It was just a feeling of I'm the other side of the bed, because last time I was the one looking after a patient as a clinical support worker. Now I felt each and every moment how it feels to be a patient. There's a point I did cry and told my wife that I know how it felt. So being a patient, the hardship of being a patient, and because what I thought I could go back and do the same job as a clinical support, but due to the infection I suffered, I was advised not to anymore. Rather transfer me to another job, which is until now I don't know what will when I come back. It's sad because I tend to understand more how a patient would feel. Now I could always say that I don't know how much they're having their pain, but I understand how they are now suffering from, which I learned a few things. Being a patient was, you can never learn how painful being a patient, having pain, but you could always understand how they manage to cope up with pain. I wish I could be a staff member again of the hospital, being part of the caring department, but due to so many medical complications, I can't. Again, before I finish this third part, I just want to thank the whole of Medway Hospital, the whole of Filipino community of Medway Gillingham, the whole of the karate clubs, French, Shihans, instructors that I've been with, the family that I'm so lucky to have, friends that I am so lucky to have. I just want to say thank you to all, in each and every one. I might have forget a few, but I promise you, as I continue my channel, I would always remind myself to greet and thank you all. Again, without all of you, I will never have my second life. This is Cesar, a martial artist, photographer, and a dad. Whoosh.